Hello everyone. So I just had my follow-up appointment with my fertility doctor. This appointment had been scheduled for a month already, and it was to go over my recurrent pregnancy loss labs, which I already knew were totally normal, but I figured that I would at least keep the appointment so I could go in and talk to her about like this early pregnancy stuff and to see if I could get another beta, which I did. So she drew my beta and also another progesterone level, which, I mean, I don't think she thought either of those things were necessary, but I think, you know, she agreed just for my own peace of mind. And of course there's someone coming in right next to me. So yeah, she agreed to draw another beta and a progesterone to just kind of like make me feel better, which I did appreciate. She offered for me to have my first ultrasound as early as next week, which I would only be like, you know, 5 weeks and some change. And I felt that that was a little bit early. Granted, you know, it's pretty much the earliest that you could see anything. And I just said, you know, I would like to push it back a couple of weeks just because, you know, I'm already convinced that there's nothing in there anyway. So, you know, having a super early ultrasound and not seeing anything because it's too early would just like freak me out, and then I'd be panicked for the next, you know, however many weeks. So I went ahead and scheduled our first ultrasound for October 30th. So I think that, or at least I'm hoping that once, you know, if my beta and progesterone come back today and they're good, that I can just relax until our first ultrasound. So here's hoping. All right, I'll keep you guys updated on my beta results. Bye. Hey guys, just jumping on to give you an update. So my clinic just called with my third beta results, and it went from 91 to 348. I can't believe it. So that was over a 3-day period as opposed to a 2-day period. So 91 to 348, that gives it a doubling time of 37 hours, which they look for a doubling time of at least 48 hours. So I am beyond thrilled, obviously. I kind of feel like shit's just getting real right this moment. This is definitely the realest it has felt. I feel like I can take a deep breath. We are done with betas. Like, I'm really, really, really happy about that. I'm happy to say that I have not taken any more pregnancy tests since Saturday. It is currently Tuesday. And I just want to try to relax and enjoy the rest of this time. So I'm so relieved. I'm so relieved. All morning I basically was so sure that they were going to call and say that, you know, my beta dropped from 91 to whatever. So I kind of feel at a loss, like, for words, other than just feeling so incredibly happy and excited. My appointment with my doctor actually went really, really well today. It's like I find myself, every time I go in there, I'm like building myself up for her to say something kind of like shitty to me about something, which I honestly, at this point, I think is more me than her. But I mean, she was very, very happy for us. And she said, you know, I'm doing everything right. I'm doing everything that I'm supposed to be doing. I was a little bit nervous about, because I had a list of medications that I wanted to ask her if I should continue taking or if I should stop taking or whatever. And one of those was the baby aspirin that I put myself on the day that I ovulated.
And I was a little bit nervous, only because like this was not something that we had discussed previously. Like she and I had not discussed putting me on a baby aspirin. So I just kind of did it on my own accord. So I was a little bit nervous that she was going to be like, and why'd you start the baby aspirin? So, when she was going over my recurrent pregnancy loss labs, you know, as you all know, everything for me and for Chris came back perfectly normal. So she said, you know, when that happens, we basically fall under the category of unexplained recurrent pregnancy loss. And she said that for couples that fall under that category, the common treatment is progesterone and baby aspirin. So, and that obviously that's when I was like, well, that's good because I put myself on baby aspirin on the day that I ovulated. So that is absolutely what I should be doing. I'm taking the progesterone. My progesterone level today was 11. So when they tested it last Thursday, it was 10. So it's gone up a point. She was perfectly happy with that. So my first ultrasound is scheduled for October 30th. I will be 6 weeks and 2 days, which is just weird to say out loud. So here's hoping that we can see the fetal pole and see cardiac activity on the first ultrasound. I definitely feel like once that happens, I'll feel, I mean, not 100% like totally relieved with no cares in the world, but I will feel very, very good about that. But to be honest, I feel very, very good right now. I know that things are going exactly as they should be. Yeah, I kind of can't believe it. Kind of can't believe it. Okay, so I've been thinking about what I want this channel to be, because obviously all of my content has been about infertility and getting pregnant. And I think that that is something that will always be like near and dear to my heart. Because I don't think infertility will ever leave me. I don't think it ever leaves anyone, honestly. You know, it's like I was, you know, trolling the interwebs yesterday and saw that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are having their first baby. And my initial reaction was, pfft, you know, they've been married for 5 minutes. And it was purely just an instantaneous, jealous feeling that she's pregnant, even though I'm pregnant too. And it kind of made me realize that, you know, infertility really like changes you in a lot of ways. And it's just something that I like to take note of. Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent. So it will always be very, very important to me. So I think that I'd like to make maybe some videos regarding like, I know I definitely want to do a what we did this cycle to be successful video, I guess, because there were a couple of things that we changed up a little bit. But more than anything, I just really want to empower women to learn about their fertility, because I feel like so many women, it's like our whole lives we're basically told, don't get pregnant. And then when it's time that you want to get pregnant, a lot of women don't even really know where to start. They don't even really know the basics about their bodies and their fertility. So I think that I would like to do some videos that pertain to that. And then, you know, I'll do the usual pregnancy updates that everybody does. I don't know why I feel so uncomfortable saying that out loud, but so yeah, that's just kind of what I've been thinking. Thank you, everyone, for all of your kind words and prayers and support and good vibes. Again, I continue to be overwhelmed by the support that I've gotten, by the friendships that I've made. It's really, really incredible. And thank you for coming along on this journey with us. Apparently it's just beginning. So I will be back with another update in the next week or so, I would say. Until then, I hope everybody is doing well and take care of each other. All right, bye.